this, bro, but I'm gonna tell y'all as a swerker, bro. I'm a 304, a dancer, or whatever, right? Listen, don't dress for the attention that you do not want, okay? You need to dress the part. Because when you're out here wearing poster girl outfits, you're looking like me. What I do is I get money from dudes, you feel me? From being sensual and just using my looks and all of that. You feel me?
Okay.
Why do you want to do that if you don't want to be treated like that? If you don't like the girls that walk the corner or dance on the poles, why do you want to look like one? Why do you want to act like one?
Facts.
Don't you want to be treated like a Michelle Obama? So look like one. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to look the
Bad example, Michelle Obama, because the shit she been on, yeah, Obama a bitch for dealing with him with her with that bullshit.
part. Like for
Yeah,
example,
I
if I
said
get a
it.
BBL and I go work in Dollar Tree, y'all gonna say, "Why do you have a BBL when you should be working in the club and all of this stuff? Like you
Facts.
working at Dollar Tree or
I
you
heard
working at
women
the
say
school
that
with a
shit.
BBL? Like
Facts.
what's the point of that? You see
Facts.
what I'm saying? So when I wear these giant heels outside to the club, you think I'm supposed to work at the club, right? Not be in attendance at the club. Why are you guys walking around outside with less clothes than I wear? That doesn't make sense. Why are you guys walking outside with your zebra cakes? I'm saying zebra cakes because we see the stretch marks and everything. We see the Tootsie hairs. We see everything. And you don't want to be treated like me? I'm sorry, but it just needed to be said from someone that you guys were going to listen to it from. Because, like, when the men say it, I know, like, men be yapping, so we shouldn't listen to them. But, like, this is something that actually makes sense that they actually say. Like, this one, they actually hit the nail on the head with this one.
Mm, when she say men be yapping, I mean, I agree to a certain extent. Some dudes do just kind of just talk, and they really don't have like any type of results. They really don't follow like good practices. They kind of just go off what other men say. But I agree with what everything that she said, because like you dress for what you actually want. Perfect example. When you're going to a job interview, you dress to impress, right? You dress typically professional because you're going to be in a professional setting. If you wanted to be a stripper, you have stripper outfits. Like you specifically go to locations to find specific outfits that's very revealing because that's a part of your job. Basically, every job has like a uniform in a sense, right? Well, not every, but majority of them. Like if you're a lawyer, you typically dress in a suit. If you're a doctor, you typically dress scrubs, white coat. If you're a baker or something like that, typically you have like chef aprons, something like that. You get what I'm saying. So she's absolutely right. And then it's crazy because now, we've always heard women say, I can wear what I want to wear, do what I want to do, all like that. And it's like, okay, cool. But then they get mad when they get certain reactions, or they get individuals that's coming at them in a certain way and they get so upset. But it's like, if you dressing like a hoe, what makes you think I ain't gonna treat you like a hoe? Like so many people always say, "Oh, I deserve respect no matter what I do." Stuff. It's like, nah. If you don't respect yourself, I ain't gotta respect you either. I'm just saying. So if you got your booty out, and your chest just showing, I mean, I ain't saying to touch nobody. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But if a dude or a female just really don't have like their a level of self control, and they just so happen to come over there and get a smack, can you really blame them? I mean, just honestly, like, okay, do what you do, but just understand people are going to also do what they do. And if you attract a certain type of attention to yourself that you may not like or may not want, understand there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it, and she's absolutely right. And see, so many people get on the internet and they get to talking shit about hoes, right? I had a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago, female, and she had said she caught one of my live streams and she was like, she was listening to it, then she was like, oh, wait, a man giving advice to women? Oh no. And she said something else, but I'm like, wait, I wasn't giving advice to women. I just hold them accountable. And then she said something about me not liking hoes or something about women being hoes. I was like, I don't say nothing bad about hoes. I like hoes. I tell anybody, I like hoes. Now you got to understand in what way I'm saying that I like them. I'm not saying I like them as in I want to date them or do anything like further than that. No, not at all. I'm saying it because at the end of the day, if you want to have some fun, go find the hoes. Prime example. Remember when we was younger, we used to always like go to the parties and stuff like that. First thing you saying before you go to the party, is any hoes in there? Where the hoes at? If it wasn't no hoes, the party wouldn't be fun. Because wouldn't no hoes be shaking that ass, wouldn't no hoes be clapping them cheeks, it wouldn't be none of that going on at the party. And now for anybody who want to say anything like, oh, that's ignorant and stuff like that, listen, you can say whatever you want. It is what it is. And as men, when we go through our phases in life and when we are growing, we need hoes. Now, the problem is when dudes are trying to date these hoes and trying to marry these hoes. That's when you get a problem. And that's when all them simps really get their heart broke and then they turn into these little bitches. That's why don't nobody like simps. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all cannot get the woman to actually respect you because one, you ain't really respectable. And then two, you trying to actually turn a hoe into a housewife. And for anybody who say, "Oh, I could turn a hoe into a housewife," I don't believe you can. But hypothetically, let's say you can. I'm gonna ask you one question: why? What's the real benefit? What's the purpose? And for the dudes, they be like, "Oh man, because they got the best head, the best sex." Man, that shit sound ignorant as fuck and nasty. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody like, what I'm saying, a good fuck, but it's like you're vetting off of a sexual skill. Like prostitutes got great skills when it comes to sex because that's all they do. So I'm pretty sure they should be professionals at it, right? Or professional escorts. I'm pretty sure they're really good at what they do. So why don't you try to marry one of them then? It's like, no, you don't do that. So what would be the point of actually trying to turn her into a housewife? Anyway, I like everything in what she's saying because I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? The women, they be out here doing what they doing. And listen, my thing is this: I ain't gonna tell a woman to go put clothes on like or nothing like that. Sweetheart, if you want to be a hoe, you want to show your ass and get mad at whatever, do you, boo-boo? Because I ain't the one who got to deal with you. I ain't got to protect over you. I ain't got to provide over you. You do you and you have fun. Cause I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna be happy for you being a hoe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll get